The leaner, the skinnier I looked, the more compliments I would get. That's how fucked up our world is. Over the past year, I gained a lot of weight. The harder I would try to eat healthy, the more I would overeat at the end. Hi friends, my name is nastyaswan. Welcome to a new video, and I'm gonna be talking to you from my bathroom. I'm in my hometown. I'm actually in my house where I grew up, and I just really hope that by sharing my story I can be helpful to you guys. Today I want to talk about the body image and the obsession of being skinny, of constantly dieting, of watching your food, and my journey of an eating disorder that obviously happened to me because of all this obsession that started in my teenage years. When I was like 14, 15 years old, when I started my social media journey and I started using social media, I got an eating disorder. And on top of that, I started dreaming about becoming a model. That was like my biggest dream, and I literally till like 19, 20 years old, I thought that this is all I want to do. Like, I just want to be a model, and I didn't see any different paths for my life. Like so many other girls, I was literally obsessed with pursuing a modeling career, and obviously modeling career is based on the way you look, you know, no shit. If you knew me, I was always a very positive, very happy kid, but when I got an eating disorder, something in me switched, and I literally became a very anxious, very insecure girl. And unfortunately, I stopped doing so many things that I absolutely loved, and literally got obsessed with my body, with the way I look, and with my weight. Long story short, when you get an eating disorder, you are fucked. You are on your own, and no one's gonna understand what's going on with you in your mind. You are the only person who can help you, who will understand you, and who will heal you. People will try to help you, people will try to talk to you, but unless you want to heal and you want to change, you are the only person who can help you. Time literally flies. I'm 22 years old right now, and I spent 6 years on my eating disorder, and I hated my body. I was so negative and mean to myself. Like, nobody in the world was so mean to me like I was mean to myself. And when people ask me, like, how do you not care about what people think about you? How do you not care about other people's opinions? Like, I'm never afraid of anyone's opinion in my life like I'm afraid of my own voice that lives inside of my head. That's the only thing that I'm so afraid of. And when this voice becomes so loud, I feel like I just want to leave my own body. Sometimes I really felt like I don't have control over my thoughts and over this voice. I felt like there's this bully that lives inside of me that literally hates me. But literally after 6 years of my eating disorder and depriving myself from food and hating myself and being so mean to myself and overworking out and being insecure and then binging and then again dieting, like, I was just so tired of this life. I was so tired. I was looking at myself in a mirror and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna change my life, but I'm not gonna keep going like that. I just don't want to live like that anymore. I was so tired of counting calories, of restricting, and then overeating, and then waking up so puffy, like literally hangover from food. I felt like shit. I felt so depressed, and that would affect my mood, that would affect my mental health, that would affect my self-esteem. I just wanted to change. The craziest thing is that during my eating disorder, all the time, I looked incredible. I looked so lean, so fit. I used to work out. Like, if I look at my pictures right now, a few years ago, literally I was in my best shape ever. But I was so miserable. I have videos on my phone also where I literally record myself crying and talking to myself and being so anxious and just miserable. And literally 99% of my thoughts were about food. How I measure my food, how I control my food, how I not gain weight, what do I do and how much I eat if I gained weight. Like, it was a disaster, you know? And the craziest thing that really pisses me off about our society and about our world that we live in is that, yes, I looked ripped, I looked fit, I looked great. But the skinnier I looked, the more pictures I posted, the more compliments I would get from people. In real life, on social media, the leaner, the skinnier I looked, the more compliments I would get. That's how fucked up our world is. And that was my fuel, that was my motivation. I really started thinking that people will like me if I'm skinny. If I gain weight, people will not like me. But deep inside, I was miserable. I was starving. I was always hungry. I was always controlling food, and my health was not reciprocating. My hormonal health was imbalanced. I lost periods for so many years. I constantly looked in the mirror and judged my body and judged myself. And that's not how I wanted to live my life. And one day something really hit me. I looked in the mirror And in my own eyes, I did not see myself. I saw my younger self. That little precious girl that is so naive and so kind, that never ever did something that was actually so scared and so hurt. And I started crying and I was like, wow, all I've been doing these years, I've been hurting, not my body, not myself, I've been hurting her. And that's when it really hit me. So how did I start changing and healing? 2 years ago, something happened when I could not control my food anymore. Like, I used to be very good at eating as much as I want and then getting back into my routine and like getting back in shape and losing those pounds like very quickly. But 2 years ago, something happened where my body said, enough. I cannot do this anymore. And every time I would try to literally deprive myself in food and like measure my food and put myself in this box and like limit myself in calories, the more I would restrict, the more I would eat, literally. Like, I would get back on a healthy diet for like 3-4 days. Like, I would just eat normal, but I would still keep that in mind that, you know, I can't eat sweets, I can't eat processed food. The harder I would try to eat healthy, the more I would overeat at the end. Until today, every time my body senses that I'm gonna start dieting, I start overeating and preparing for starvation. And how it happens, I just start feeling intense hunger and I can just eat and eat and eat and eat, and I don't feel satisfied. But now I know how my body works, so I just don't trigger myself and I treat myself with care and love as much as I can. We live in a world where people literally are obsessed with skinny girls. If a girl is skinny, they tell her how adorable she is, how beautiful she looks, and how much she's glowing. That is not okay. We all are not supposed to look the same, like models. Like, we are not supposed to look like that. Like, for example, your heart and your legs and your arms, they don't care how you feel about your weight. The purpose of your body is to keep you healthy, to help you survive. All these years of my eating disorder and of my fucked up mindset, I was trying to fight my own body, when in the reality, this whole time till today, till this second, my body is trying to help me to survive. My body is always on my side. My body is always my best friend. But I was so stupid thinking that I should fight my own body, that I should go against my own instincts and my own body. All this time, I just thought that I'm weak, that I don't have willpower, that I can't lose weight because that there's something wrong with my body. But this whole time, my body was on my side. My body was always there to help me, to support me, and to help me survive. Over the past year, I gained a lot of weight. I gained 15 pounds, and it was something that was very, very, very hard to accept in the beginning. But now I'm actually very grateful for this experience because, first of all, my body looks more feminine and more beautiful and just more healthy. Second is that it made me realize that I was in my lowest weight and I was in my heaviest weight. What I have right here and what I think about myself never changed. I was never satisfied with the way I looked when I was super skinny. I literally thought exactly the same about myself when I was at my heaviest weight. Literally, the mindset did not change. When I look at my pictures from a few years ago on my phone, I'm like, oh my God, like, you literally looked great. Like, what are you talking about? But when I was in that moment, I literally hated every part of my body. And that is so insane, because the same thing I thought about myself a few years ago. I would look at myself, pictures even younger, and I was like, wow, I wish I looked like this again. I wish I had the same body shape right now. Like, it's a constant loop that never ends. It's your mindset. You are always beautiful. You are always enough, and your body is always freaking beautiful. And the more you judge yourself, the more you judge your body, the less motivation you will have to work on it and to accept it. My true healing and true body acceptance started from a very simple thought. I'm enough. I'm enough today, right now. I'm already enough. I just asked myself, like, what if I don't need to change my body anymore? What if I don't need to lose weight? I don't need to gain weight? What if I'm already enough? I just asked myself, like, how would that dream version that I always tried to be, how would she feel? How would she react? How would she act? How would she behave? How would she treat her body? Why do I constantly have to dream about that person? Why don't I become that person today, right now? And by slowly thinking about that version of me more and more, I started adapting the habits and the actions that she would do into my reality. Yes, I don't look as ripped and as fit as I used to, but I'm finally not hungry. I'm not afraid to eat. I don't count calories. I eat whenever I want, whatever I want. And my mental clarity costs billions with B. I completely changed my relationship with opposite sex, with my family, with people around me. I became nicer. I became kinder to myself and to people around me. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I do have those moments when the old version of me comes and she starts picking on me. You know, I look in the mirror sometimes, I'm like, holy shit, you look disgusting, you look awful. But I consciously notice that voice and I just stop it right there. Because nothing good comes from judging yourself and from hating yourself and from hating your body. Like, there's no benefits from doing that. It does not lead you anywhere. It does not help you in any shape or form. And also, if you're someone who is struggling to lose weight for so long and you are working out, you're eating healthy, and you're constantly dieting and you're not just getting to the results that you want to get, your biggest problem is in your mindset, girl. Just stop focusing on your weight. Stop telling yourself, I have to lose weight. You don't have to lose anything. You only need to gain. You only need to give yourself in this life. You need to help yourself and love yourself. You don't need to lose anything. You never lose, you're a winner. Just start doing exactly the same thing, but program yourself into believing that you're doing it out of love and for your health. Just try this. Stop saying, I have to eat healthy because I need to lose weight. Just start saying, I eat healthy because I need to take care of myself. I eat healthy because I love my body and I'm responsible for my body and for my health. I do it out of love, not out of restriction. Just that small mindset shift will literally change so much in your reality. I feel like I've been talking for an hour already nonstop. But lastly, I just wanted to say that we all have this imaginary perfect version of us that we constantly get lost in, but it just does not exist. Like, it's just all in your head. You created this perfect life, this perfect picture of how your life should be, how you should look in order to be happy, but it's all in your head and it does not exist. And I'm not saying you have to forget about it. All I'm saying is that this is your reality. You are here right now and all you have is this moment. I just want you to stop for a second and just be grateful for what you have, for your body, for your health, for your family, and for every little thing that you have in your reality. It is such a huge thing that used to make me so anxious and so depressed. I used to focus on things that I don't have, on the body that I don't have, on the money that I don't have, on the house that I don't have, on, the success that I did not have. And I used to forget and take for granted things that I have in my life, and I have so much, and you do too. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna start ending this video, even though I wanna just keep talking to you. There's so much more I wanna talk to you about and to discuss with you, and just I love making those videos for you guys. Please let me know in the comments below, what should I talk to you about in my next video? What topics do you guys want to discuss with me? And thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I'm so happy that you stayed with me and that you watched this video and listened to my thoughts. And I'll see you guys in my next video. And just remember, today is your day. Bye.
Boss ass bitch. Boss bitch.